Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to some Pokemon Unite. Now, I just finished getting Alcremie the other day. Normally, I wouldn't go and make a very specific video for Alcremie, but, and I'd have to say it's quite the sizable butt, no pun intended, it really gives me that vibe of playing Deckard Cain in Heroes of the Storm. Like, this is a support character that literally gives personal agency to the other players. In every regard. And by that I mean, not central, bottom path, duh. What I mean is, I throw the dollops, I think it's whipped cream, is what they call it. I think it's whipped cream. Recover. And it's recover, and you throw a dollop of whipped cream at the designated location. Dollop stays at the location for a short time. When they pick it up, they get healed. That right there is just Deckard Cain's potion throw. That's what that is. I've not tried Dazzling Gleam. I really like Sweet Scent because it's so good. I might try Dazzling Gleam this time, but yeah. Sweet Scent is really nice. But this just literally makes it all about the players that pick it up. Now, obviously, the enemies can't pick it up, but it gives your teammates a speed buff. This is not like other supports where the healing is directly linked to the person. In the case of Mr. Mime doing the power swap, it heals them and the Mr. Mime at the same time. And with Eldegoss, the healing is on the ground, and then it bursts a short time later. This is a completely different animal, but so good at the same time. Okay. Yes, Mr. Mime's going to be the carry down here. This is going to be a weak bottom lane. I'll grab that thing. I'll steal that. I mean, they didn't want to be pressured into the lane, I guess. I'll score. It's fine. And time to get recover going. See what I mean about personal agency? He has to be the one to pick him up. Yeah, we'll go with Dazzling Gleam. Just throw the healing underneath them. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is kind of nuts. Okay, Dazzling Gleam's kind of busted. Yo, I threw you a cupcake. Wait, does that proc Snorlax's run? Oh, it does! Oh, that's dirty. That's incredibly dirty. Because Snorlax gets faster whenever there's food nearby, and I didn't know if the dollop of whipped cream gave Snorlax the speed boost. I was unaware. Now that I know, kinda broken. I dig it though. It's great. Like, there you go. Yeah, this one's going pretty well. I mean, Alcremie's not that bulky, but really good at support though. Like, you wouldn't expect it to be as fantastic as it is. But the other players need to learn, you know? They need to learn that you as the player have to go and pick up the cupcakes. You can't just, you know, expect to just have Alcremie pick it up for you. You really have to go and do it yourself. Like, unfortunately, he did not make it away. Okay, that thing incapacitating is kind of broken. After a short delay, Alcremie just blows him up. It's kind of crazy. Alcremie is a really insane, really a solid support. I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I earned it. I mean, it feels like Deckard Cain. It plays like Deckard Cain. So if you've ever played Heroes of the Storm and you've played Deckard Cain, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because this is just... it's just Deckard incarnate. That's what it is. See, you people are just letting them through. Okay. Ooh, you just got rolled by an Alcremie. In singular combat, no less. That's not good. That's the opposite of good. Okay. There you go. I think each dollop gets six sequentially bigger. I could be wrong on that, though. I mean, you only get 3 charges of it, so... That was a pretty solid game right there. I mean, it's just Alcremie. It's just really good. It's a really good support. I can't complain about it. I mean, I had a game the other night that I did voice a complaint, and quite a substantial one. Wow, 47,000 damage dealt. It's kind of gross. And the reason I voiced a complaint was because I kept throwing the dollops of whipped cream down for recovery, right? Kept chucking them on the ground. And my team ran the opposite direction of the dollops of whipped cream and would die. And then I'm sitting there going, you fools. This is why you're dying. You ran off and you ran the opposite direction of the healing. Like, to put it into context, if you've ever played any form of MOBA like this, or Dota, or League of Legends, or... Jeez, I can't remember all of them. Heroes of New Earth, Heroes of the Storm, any MOBA at all. Or if you even played an MMO. If you're running away from the healer, and you're not within the healer's range... That's not on the healer. It's on you. Now, with people like Alcremie and Deckard Cain, which I know that a lot of people didn't play Heroes of the Storm because they were like, LOL, dead game. It was a fun game while it lasted. And when they brought out Deckard Cain, I found out you could just like throw the potions on the ground and just leave them. And other players, including yourself, could walk up and collect them. Other players on your team. Obviously, the enemy team couldn't collect your potions. But I quickly was like, I love Deckard Cain as a healer. Because I throw the healing out there, and then it's no longer on me. I throw it back a little bit behind the enemy, behind the front lines. All they have to do is backtrack ever so slightly, pick up the heal, and then they're healed. It's not my fault if you don't pick them up. That's on you. You're the one that did it, not me. I didn't do anything. I did my job. I threw the heals. Heals are out there. They're on the ground. My job's done. So, yes, it gives you personal agency, and it gives you, as a player, it makes you, it makes you partially responsible for their death, yes, because so long as you're doing your job, throwing the potions out there, throwing the recovers out there, or whatever, or if you were playing as, I'm trying to think of her name. She was in League of Legends. She's the one with the keyboard. I never played a lot of League of Legends. But with her, when you played her, you had to have people near you, and she was more of more of like a shielding support. She wasn't like a direct heal support. There was not Lunara. What was it? Or something. She was a lady with the crescent moon-shaped staff topper. I can't remember her name either. And this tells you how long ago I've played League of Legends. But she was a direct healer. Like, she would throw the heals directly on the target. But it's like, if you're out of healing range, because you're diving for an attack, you're diving for somebody, and you're literally tower diving like a maniac, it's not on me, And in this one, there's no towers to dive. So, if in this one, if you dive to the enemy lines, in the back of the enemy lines, and you bite the biscuit, don't come crying to me. Wasn't my fault. Especially if I'm playing Alcremie. Now, there are some healers, like Comfy or Empath from Heroes of New Earth. Empath was a nice healer in that way. Because you had Empath was all about like attaching to the target and healing the target while being attached to the target. And Comfy's like that. Comfy's you have to be attached to the target. And so you kind of need a target that's very strong-willed, so to speak. Somebody that's willing to take that risk. Because they need to be able to... They need to be able to go in and risk the fight. I'm dead. Knew I was dead. It was a bit of an overextension. And I didn't have recovery yet, because I'm not 4. I'm dead. I'm being stymied right now. We need assistance. What is that Lucario doing? Just charged right in there and died. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. That's the opposite of good. Okay, well, just leave the Alcremie down bottom alone. Smart. I mean, we're likely to turn it around down here, because I'm getting close to getting all of the... What is... Where? Okay, that was smart. There you go. Oh my god. Dude, grab the... Hey, look at that, it's a heal. Oh, duh. I don't need those, buddy. I'm dead, though. We need help down bottom, but again, this is what I mean. Like, bottom lane is just getting destroyed, and everybody's... you know what? We're just gonna avoid it. I'm gonna let him have it. It's not worth fighting for. Yeah, we're gonna go with Sweet Sap. This Lucario's dumpster. I mean, legitimately dumpster. Oh boy, that's bad. I'm dead. As soon as I saw it, I knew I was dead. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm legitimately getting insta-gibbed because that many attackers. Yeah. Grab the... This is what I mean by people not playing the game right. Like, Okay, I'll grab that. Don't grab it. Don't worry about it. And that Lucario's dead. And now I'm dead. Oh, I got up. I mean, we're losing team fights, and that's bad. You never want to lose a team fight, but... I mean, if I can keep people healed, then... I'm trying, my friend. I am dead. Oh wow, I'm not dead. Alright. Hey, we're making progress. Of course it's a close battle. We just abandoned bottom. We're just like, nope, nope, it's dead to us. Wow, that was immediate death. Dead. I mean, look at how many things I was taking there. I took a Unite move just because they're upset with me. He's dead. That's game. Yeah, people don't want to believe it's game, but it's game over. I mean, we've lost bottom. We're fighting over top and losing these team fights. We even had, I mean, we had everybody there. And we still lost the team fights. So this is the big team fight where we're going to either, it's going to be a make or break. And we've already lost Odrio. And I'm dead. And they won. That's 200 points. It's over. Called it. As soon as we started losing, when we lost bottom versus the Absol, the game was over at that point. Like, and, like that right there was her prime example of somebody not knowing Alcremie, somebody not knowing when to escape. Like, he dove in too far. And I died for it, because he had a dash and I didn't. So, you know, that's where we paid for it. Can't say I didn't do my job. 65,000 healing. Like, that's what I'm saying. When you have people that don't understand how Alcremie is played, they make misplays, as you saw there. They walk away from the healing, they don't pay attention to the healing, because they're so used. And this is the thing. Whoever made this, was it Tencent? No. Yeah, it is. It's Tencent, right? I think it's Tencent. They should have put Alcremie in the game, or someone like that in the game, way in the beginning. Of course, you'd have people say, well, they couldn't have done that way in the beginning, because then you wouldn't have had anybody that knew how to play it. That's the point. Like, nobody knew the game back then. They should have had it that way so that you could have people learn that, hey, you have to watch for stuff on the ground and pick it up. But instead, what did they do? They brought out Sableye first, which says, oh, you see those AOS points there on the ground? Don't touch those could be Sableye. And then you've done damage to yourself. So this is why where it's a double-edged sword. They should not have brought out Sableye before Alcremie. They should have brought out Alcremie first, then brought out Sableye. But I digress. People need to really take a look at how. I mean, there's a thing where you could watch before they launch the next Pokemon. They bring up a thing that says, what the moves are and everything after they do the Pokemon reveal, right? After they do the new character reveal, they show how their moves work. And it's like nobody watches it. It's like they all just sit there and they're like, "No, I'd rather not." Why not? It would teach you how to play it. It would teach you how to be around it and what the other players are going to do. Now, the reason I don't do... I forgot what the other one was. No, not that. I forgot what Alcremie's other ability is. I like Recover because you can just throw it on the ground and then it's no longer your problem. Oh, it's, Decorate. Each time the shield and ally attacks, basic damage, deals additional damage when the user's speed gauge becomes full. All it gives him is shields. So you could go either a shield build or a recovery build. I don't really care for Decorate. Yeah, it gives him extra damage. I guess for auto attackers would be great. But, I don't know. I like Recover better. Alcremie's fun though. 100% fun. I mean, I think more players... I don't know how new Alcremie is, but I think more players need to realize, hey, grab the dollops of whipped cream on the ground. When I first saw it, and somebody else on my team was playing Alcremie, and I was playing... I forgot who I was playing. It was an all-arounder. And I saw those dollops of whipped cream on the ground. I'm like, wait a minute. Those like Deckard Cain's potions. And snatched one up, and sure enough, they healed me. And I'm like, I need Alcremie. I like this Deckard Cain idea. But yeah. Good character. I like it. I think people need to start learning, look for the dollops of stuff on the ground, be more attentive when you're playing. I think that can be said for any sort of game, especially any sort of team-based game, whether it be Valorant, CSGO, anything where you have a team, even Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege, any team-based game, because it's not exclusive to this where people don't pay attention. Countless times over the years of playing Call of Duty, from since 2019 till now, I've watched a teammate get domed and you see his skull. And what does my teammate do? What do my other teammates do? they run right around the same corner like, I got him, boss. And they end up dying too. It's like, well, you didn't get him. That's like, situational awareness needs to make a comeback. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.